Shavua Tov, everyone. The parsha this week are Behar and Bechukotai. Behar deals with the Shemitah years, that every 7 years we let the land rest. The Yovel year as well, which is that every 50 years we let the land rest. It also deals with ethical laws in business, as well as treating slaves well, treating the poor well, and all those things. And then Bechukosai is about the blessings and the curses that we get if we do the mitzvot or if we don't. And there's a beautiful thing that I wanted to say, that it actually connects to last week's Torah portion where we discuss all the holidays. It speaks about Sukkot, and at the end of Sukkot, we have Shmini Atzeret and Simchat Torah. And it says about those days, about Shmini Atzeret, that day here in Israel, it says that Hashem wants so much to spend time with us that he can't let us go. It's like a father trying to let his child go. I know this personally. Every day when you take your baby to Gan, it's so hard to let them go. And Hashem says, you know what? I'm going to add another day for us to just be together. And it's kind of like playing hooky from Gan. You say, you know what? I just want to be with you today. You're not going to go to school. Let's go and have fun. And that's what Hashem is doing with us. He says, I just need another day with you. And the reason I bring this up compared in relation to this week's Torah portion is because that's essentially what the Shemitah year and the Yovel year is about. Is that Hashem is saying this is going to be a Shabbat for a whole year. For a whole year, I just want to be with you. And we're going to let everything rest, and we're going to go back to this time where it could just be us together. And what I find so beautiful about this idea is that it means that you don't need to be so strict with yourself on the rules. That Hashem's going to bend the rules to make another day to be with us. As an example, obviously we all need to observe halacha to the best of our abilities, and it'll only help us, moving forward. But let's say you're in shul, you're davening, and you're so strict with yourself that you're not going to say one word that is not tefillah when you're in shul, but you see someone sitting in front of you who's struggling. Maybe they don't know where they are in the prayers, they don't know what prayers to say. Are you going to be so strict with yourself that you're not going to go and help them? Yes, we're not supposed to speak during davening, but it's important to help another Jew. And this is what this Torah portion is about. It's about helping other people, about caring for them, even if it means you're not going to do everything perfectly by the book. And that's okay. And so that's the message I wanted us to take into this week, is to go out and to help another Jew, and to not be so strict on ourselves that we lose all sight of what it means to be moral human beings. And I want to end off as well with a little halacha, something from the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, that it speaks about waking up in the morning and saying Modeh Ani. And I think it's the reason it's one of the first prayers is because Modeh Ani is something that you actually have to make yourself aware of. You wake up in the morning and you have to remind yourself, wait a minute, I need to say Modeh Ani, and it's not easy. But when you do that, you start to regain control over your life. You wake up in the morning and immediately you're conscious and aware, and you're remembering that Hashem is before you. Modeh Ani lefanecha, Hashem is here before us. He's alivening us. He's giving us everything we need. And the sages write about this in Masechet Yoma, on 38b, that it says, he who makes an effort to purify himself is divinely assisted in his efforts. So B'ezrat Hashem, all of us should merit to constantly purify ourselves, to constantly care for other Jews. And if we do so, then Hashem will help us and we'll succeed. Shavua Tov.